Episode 0, Season 1, The Buckin' Over. What is this podcast? Why am I doing it? What does it mean for you and the 2022 Pittsburgh Pirates? Probably very little. But for me, this is pure entertainment. This is going to be fun. This is going to last the whole season. I'm looking forward to doing this. 162 games. Opening day is tomorrow. Let's get rolling. Okay, April 6th, Wednesday, day before opening day. Who's excited? Baseball is back. We're ready to go. We're ready to watch Major League Baseball. DH is all around. The Pittsburgh Pirates, 2022. So what? Let's start here. Why do I want to do a podcast? Well, let me back it up even more. Last year, I decided I'd take the over in wins for the Pirates. I wanted to watch meaningful baseball in August and September, and guess what? It was. And guess what? It hit. So this year, I decided to do the same thing. I want to watch Pirates baseball August, September, although I think the over might hit a little bit early. I think they could be 72 win team. That's a little... I'm going to put that out there. So I decided to do it again this year, but I wanted to document it. I wanted to record it. We're putting it on a podcast. We're going to put it on YouTube. We're going to have little TikTok videos, Twitter, the whole thing. I just want to just content the crap out of this. I want to see what I can do as a content creator, and I love the Pirates. I love baseball. So we're going to see what we can do. Yeah, so 65 wins is the magic number, although I think, like I said, I think they'll get to 72. But who are these Pirates? Let's get into that a little bit. So far this spring, they've hit the most home runs out of any team in Major League Baseball. Mitch Keller looks like he could round into an actual stud ace. Brian Reynolds, Brian Hayes, your two mainstays. You have a surprise in Diego Castillo, who made the club out of spring training. You have O'Neal Cruz waiting in the wings. He'll probably get called up in June. Everyone's mad about it, but I don't know. I don't feel like you should waste one of his years of eligibility on a team that's not going to do anything this year. But 72 wins is doing something. JT Brubaker, he's getting the start opening day tomorrow against St. Louis. The hated Cardinals. No one likes the Cardinals. Bunch of snobby fans. They did get Pujols back, though. And then you have Jose Quintana, Zach Thompson, Will Crow to round out the rotation this year to begin the season. A few injured: Sam Howard, Blake Cederline, Luis Oviedo, Max Kranick all start on the injured reserve. I'm looking forward to watching David Bednar. Am I even recording this? I am. Okay, good. Sorry. David Bednar is the closer. I think he's going to be electric. Heath Hembry, he could be very good as a setup man. And then you have like Dwayne Underwood, Chris Stratton, bunch of filler guys, 6th, 7th inning guys. Bryce Wilson, who they got last year, he could be a great long reliever, or if they do like an opener type situation, he could be good. For catcher, let's see, they just picked up somebody earlier today. I'm going to look it up while I'm on this podcast. Isn't that insane? Because that's how we roll. Andrew Knapp. Good clubhouse guy from my guy from Philly. Says he's a great clubhouse guy. But Roberto Perez will be the main catcher for the team. He's going to be your mainstay. And then Andrew Knapp will fill in throughout. First base, you have Yoshi Tsutsugo, who was playing for the Pirates last year. He had some massive shots, some clutch shots. You have Daniel Vogelbach, who the Pirates signed over the offseason. He is a tank, 270-pound tank who can actually mash the ball. You have Michael Chavis, who can pretty much play every position. He's a super utility guy. I think Sean Rodriguez, but cleaner. Less Serpico. Kevin Newman, Cole Tucker have been around in the organization for a few years. Hoy Park is a fairly new addition. I can't remember if he came up last year or the year before. Yeah, they can kind of all play the infield, second base, shortstop. They can sub in for third when Brian needs a day off, that kind of thing. For your outfield, of course, Brian Reynolds, Ben Gamel, who was there last year, picked up Greg Allen this year because Anthony Alford is going to start on the injured list at the beginning of the season. And then, of course, the big news, the NL gets the DH this year. So no more pitchers. Say what you want about it. More offense is good for overs. More offense is good for the game, I think. The pitching, that is how the game was played, but I think the game is playing now. We need DHs. We need more runs. So I will trade strategy for offensive production. That's kind of a quick overview of the Pirates this year. I think, like I said, they could get sneaky 70, maybe 72 wins. I have high hopes for them going forward. When you have prospects like Henry Davis, Nick Gonzalez, Liover Peguero, they could all be coming up within the next year or two. But that is the future. We are talking about this year. We want this season to go well. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. I hope that, my agony throughout the year as we stress out 65 wins. Doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're the Pittsburgh Pirates, it certainly can be. And one last thing that I want to add is that this is not gambling advice. This isn't me telling you how to bet your money. This is just my journey. This is going to be entertainment for me. If you follow the Pirates last year, they were about even, hitting overs versus not hitting overs, so that's losing money. But we did hit the win total, yes. So yeah, please don't take this as like gambling advice, like, oh, he knows everything. I know nothing. I'm very stupid. But I do enjoy rooting for the Pittsburgh Pirates and watching them win games. So that's what I'm choosing to do. Okay. Little preview of opening day. We have JT Brubaker versus Adam Wainwright. Your starting lineup obviously won't be announced until Thursday, but if anything like the last spring training game, it's going to look similar to, you have Hoy Park leading off, Brian Reynolds in the 2-hole, Yoshi Tsutsugo, Daniel Vogelback as a DH, Diego Castillo at third, Ben Gamel in left, Kevin Newman at short, Roberto Perez in catcher, Cole Tucker in right. So something similar to that. You'll probably move Diego to second once Ke'Bryan Hayes gets 100%. He's got something a little tweaked. He's day-to-day. Yeah, Brian Reynolds probably could move around from the second to the third hole, depending upon how he's hitting in Yoshi and the matchups lefty-righty, that kind of thing, even though he's a switch hitter. Adam Wainwright has that slow curveball. I think the Pirates they've been pretty decent on opening day. I think they can get the win. I wonder if they set the lineup or the over for that game. Let's find that out too. Mid-podcast, because I'm crazy. No, it hasn't been announced yet. Looking for like 7 runs. Sure, why not? Opening day, hit some home runs, take it to the Cardinals, beat them up. But yeah, that'll wrap up the podcast for this week. This is not a weekly podcast. This is almost a daily podcast. 162 episodes coming at you full force 2022. We're bringing the energy. We're bringing the thunder. We're hitting the overs. We're hitting them hard. Until the next one, you know what to do. Clear the deck.